Hey comic fans, your pal David here to give you guys your comic fix. Now this is the third video in this week's of comics. Now in my last video, I did some reviews of DC Universe Presents Savage issue number 11, Red Hood and the Outlaws issue number 11, and finally Nightwing issue number 11. So if any of those books entice you, I got a review of it below and you can see that video. Now I'm going to start off things with Birds of Prey issue number 11. In this one, we see that Poison Ivy has about 5 months to live. So she's going to do everything in her power to get what she wants and to find a meaning in her life. So she's going to get the Birds of Prey to do her bidding and just do some evil shit. Now, will she conquer whatever she's trying to conquer? Well, you just have to read to find out. Great things about this book is Swierczynski and his depiction of the birds. I just love every single character and they all feel so dynamic with each other. And then to see Poison Ivy about to die and to see what she does to the birds to get her to do her bidding. It was just perfect. Now, one of the best things about this book, I think, in my personal opinion, is the depiction of Batgirl. Not to say that Gail Simone's Batgirl is terrible, but it's definitely not as good as what we get in this book. I'm just enjoying the ride that Swierczynski is putting us on. And I cannot wait to see where it goes next. Now the not so good thing about this book is the art. The art is done by the same guy who did the artwork for, I think, for the first 9 issues of Animal Man. Animal Man is this horror book, and his artwork fits so well into that book. But then he jumped on to Birds of Prey. And you can definitely tell the horror elements in there because of his artwork, and it just did not fit for the type of book that Birds of Prey is. And that's my only gripe about this whole entire book. But with the art, with the writing and the characterization of all these birds and all these characters, it's just an enjoyable ride. I have to give Birds of Prey a 3.5 out of 5. I definitely suggest people pick this book up because it's really good. Next up is Catwoman issue number 11. Now Catwoman is still trying to figure out who is behind all these abductions of prostitutes, drug dealers, pimps, everybody who's in the underground of Gotham. And it's up to Catwoman to figure out who did it. Now, as we know from the last issue, it's a character named Dollhouse. Now, does Dollhouse have anything to do with the Batman villain Dollmaker? Well, I sure as hell hope so. But we do not get that in this book. In this book, it feels like Dollhouse is an individual that's not a part of the Dollmaker family. So I just don't like that part where there's multiple doll people in Gotham. But will she find out how to stop Dollhouse? Well, you just have to read this book to find out. I really enjoy Judd Winick's portrayal of Catwoman. I just love the situations he puts her in and the ways that she gets out of it. And it's just so much fun to read. And I'm so sad to see him go. The person that's going to be coming onto this book is the same writer that's writing right now Green Arrow. And as you guys all should know, Green Arrow is just a piece of shit. And just to see that writer come onto this book just makes me hope that she does not bring this book down as well as she has with Green Arrow. All in all, it was a really good book, a really fun read. I'm going to give Catwoman issue number 11 3.5 out of 5. And I cannot wait to see where the storyline goes next. And then finally, we got Batwoman issue number 11. The conclusion of To Drown the World. Now in here, we got Batwoman facing off against the urban legends of Gotham. Sorry about my phone. But we got Batwoman face off against the urban legends. And the thing that put me off about this book was just the whole story arc about the urban legends and Batwoman, how she was involved with it and how she was trying to figure it out all out. And I stopped reading actually after the ninth issue. I just really was not interested in the whole story arc, so I left. And I decided to come back on. And I thought this was a terrible point to come back on because it was the end of a massive story arc that J.H. Williams was trying to tell. Now, will I pick up the next issue? Yes, because it's going to be starting a new story arc, and I want to know where it goes because I think it's interesting the part where Batwoman's working with the DEO and not with the Bat family. But they do have a new artist on this book since the last time I left, and what's his first name? Haden Blackman. He doesn't do as good of an art as the previous artist, but he puts his own style into everything. And I heard that J.H. Williams is going to be coming back as artist and as writer with the next story arc, so I'm really excited about that. I had to give Batwoman issue number 11 a 2.5 out of 5. Not a bad book, but just a book that just did not resonate with me as much as it could have. Now, in my next video, I'm going to be doing some reviews of Wonder Woman issue number 11, Justice League issue number 11, and Blue Beetle issue number 11. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe up top to get all the DC comic news and reviews, and like on the bottom. Well, my name's David. I hope you guys enjoy the fix, and I'll see you next time.